she didn't do anything wrong, and she didn't deserve that. She really didn't deserve that.
Death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini, who was detained by Iranian officers for not wearing the right hijab, has sparked angry protests and acts of resistance against strict dress codes and those enforcing them. Behind me, a local protest at the Manitoba Legislative building calling for an end to Iran's forced veiling laws and the freedom of Iranians.
We are here to support men, women, and all minorities in Iran who are now not having the voice to be heard by the world. There's no free speech or the right to free speech, and also that the internet is shut down.
Iranians in Winnipeg say they are unable to communicate with family back home. They say the Iranian government's response to the nationwide protests has been brutal and they want change.
The regime started shooting at people. They started bringing tanks and water tanks into the city borders. They started using ambulances, emergency vehicles, in order to move troops around and in order to move arrested protesters around. That's a violation of human rights in every possible way.
People want more than that. They want more than forced veiling laws. They want the change in the government.
Protesters are calling for support from Canadians and the world in their fight for human rights.
It's a very time-sensitive period for all of us to have the support of all people around the world, the same that they supported Ukraine, the same that they support all people across the world.
We love our country, and we like to stay there. If they let us have our freedom, have our human rights.
In Winnipeg, Temi Olatunde, City News.